Hi guys, Monkland1995 here. I'm still alive. I haven't posted any videos for close on a month now. I'll explain my absence in a video I'll probably put up tomorrow. Modern Warfare 2 Domination. I hate my team game on Skid Row. But anyway, that's not what this is about. This is something a bit different. This is a game review for the 2010 official FIFA World Cup game. It's a pretty good game. Very, very similar to FIFA 10. Obviously, it's got a few different aspects in it. Obviously, different teams and a couple of nice little game modes in there, which I'll get to in a second. Right now, I'm just going to go through the teams and talk a little bit about the game. So, that should be coming up about now. Okay, so this is just sort of a little in-game feature, a little on the main menu, where you can scroll around. You can see the country's flags, the stats, the capitals. Down there you can see you can unlock the Classic 11 and the FIFA 11. I'm pretty sure all the teams that are registered of FIFA or like took part in the qualification are in here. The only team I found that isn't, besides like random areas like Greenland and Antarctica and stuff like that, is the Central African Republic. And I know I'm disappointing many of you who would want to play that, but play with them. Sorry, but I'm pretty sure they've got like a civil war going on or something like that over there, so that's why they're not included, because they didn't take part in qualification. So for the most part, this game's very good. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's extremely similar to FIFA 10. The couple of main gripes I would have about it is the load save feature doesn't work very well. Like, it'll lose loads and it doesn't automatically do it itself. That was perfected in like the PS2 times, so that really shouldn't have been an issue in this game, but it is. Some of the menus are a little bit sticky too, like you press buttons and they don't do anything and then they freeze up and stuff like that, but none of it's game breaking and it shouldn't really cause you that much of a problem. So the next segment coming up is the single player and general thoughts. Alright guys, here's the openings, intro sort of thing to the final. North Korea versus Germany. I was playing as North Korea, and those are some paid Chinese actors. In case you didn't know that, all the North Korean fans at the World Cup were paid Chinese actors by Kim Jong-il, and I'm not making that up. As you can see, the graphics are great. It's a really nice spectacle, really what you would expect. You can see the two managers there. Every manager of the teams that have qualified for the finals is included. Really nice spectacle. What I like about this game, really, that sets it apart, is the like the attention to details. Like, you can see there the fans, the managers when you're making substitutions, players' reactions to fouls, stuff like that. It's really good attention to detail. That's my main plus point in this. I mean, everything else obviously is just in FIFA 10, and that is obviously good, but it's not really anything different. Here, Germany get a penalty to go in the lead. My guy gets sent off. That's one thing that's very different in this game, is the penalty taken, and I've got a little segment on that coming up, so I'll talk more about that then. But yeah, that's a huge change, and I think it's pretty good. I think it should be included, as it makes it more difficult by far, because it's very important in World Cup finals, obviously. As you can see here, Balak's going to score this penalty and put Germany in the lead. And here it is, a little stutter step. You can now do that. But yeah, I'll get to that part in a minute. Single player is very good, what you would expect. There's slick gameplay, good, like, slick passing. All the controls are the same as FIFA 10. The game speed might be slightly faster than FIFA 10. Not sure. But all in all, very good. The modes are the kickoff, obviously, which is just like your quick game sort of thing. You've got the tournament, FIFA tournament, which if you pop it on amateur and 4-minute halves, you can do in about 2 hours without much difficulty. But obviously you can make that as difficult as you want. You've got the captain your country, which is a really nice feature. Where you start off as like a B team international, and you end up progressing up to the first team and hopefully leading your country to victory in the World Cup. So that's very nice. As you can see, you can still do ridiculous celebrations, like stuff like that should be banned. So that's pretty much it. There's the story of qualifying, which has been included in all the like the tournament games, like the World Cups and the Euro Championships, stuff like that. So yeah, that's included. I don't particularly like that, but it adds a little bit of legs to it, and I suppose some people must like it. Right here you can see North Korea have turned it around. It's very easy. I'm playing on amateur difficulty. Obviously, it's not gonna pose too much of a challenge. Yeah. So I'll talk a little bit more about the captain your country. It's really good aspect to it. I think you can add up to 40 hours. So something that's definitely want to do. You know, you can play with a pro who already exists. You can create one, or you can import one from like FIFA 10, stuff like that. Right, that's about it for single player, and the next up is the multiplayer. Here, this isn't a multiplayer match. It's It's just a match I did myself. It's Afghanistan versus Bahrain, or someone like that. But just a little bit more gameplay. It's just something I can talk about though. As you can see, the setting's pretty good here too. Multiplayer is very nice as well. You've got your usual quick game modes, like your ranked matches, stuff like that. You've got the World Cup mode, which is a very nice feature, where you play several games in group stages. You'll play like 3 games against random opponents, and if you win enough of them to progress out of the group, you'll go on and you play eventually. You play like 7 games if you win the World Cup or not. Once you lose the game, you just start over again. Still, that's nice. They've got the Be a Pro, like, you know, first person sort of thing that comes back into it as well, which is also pretty nice. I haven't played too much of the multiplayer, to be honest. Just really, in football games, doesn't really appeal to me that much, but it's very good. It adds a lot of time to it. Something you could definitely play a lot of. This game here was on a higher difficulty than amateur, probably like professional or something like that. You got all the usual difficulties, and I was playing as Afghanistan. Don't ask me why. There's actually a centre back who plays for Afghanistan called Islam, which I thought was quite amusing. I'm not racist or anything. That should have been a free kick as well. So right, the next segment coming up is one I really want to talk about because it's a lot different than FIFA 10, and it's penalties. Right, here's a little tutorial, so you probably won't be able to hear the actual guys talking, but the commentator, Martin Tyler, whoever it is, will talk you through how to do all the new penalties and stuff. But you probably won't be able to hear that, so I'll just talk you through it. You've got a composure meter, as you can see down there. You've got to get that in the right spot. You don't just push the analog stick to one side and that's the way you go. You push it a certain amount to one side. Trust me, the first time you take penalties, they're going to be going everywhere. As you can see there, the further you push it over, the further the blue line goes. Blue circle goes. You're going to miss a lot of penalties when you first play this game, but yeah, I think it's a good feature all in all. You can do a stutter step if you press circle right before there, right before you shoot. It's really good. You got all the different sort of finesse shots and everything, as you can see. If you don't get in that composure section, then you're in trouble. Different players have different composure levels. Like the Germans are obviously gonna have a high composure level. It's not hard once you get used to it. It's a nice feature to be added on. But I definitely recommend you do the little practice session. And there's a bunch of tutorials on how to take more advanced penalties and stuff like that in like the My FIFA World Cup, something like that. So that's about all on this game, and the final rating is suspenseful, a 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching, guys. I do put a lot of time and effort into making these. It's taken me forever, so I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, and I would like it if you would subscribe. Thanks, guys. See you next time.